Very much. We want to get back now to the markets in a way, focus on the dollar here, which is gaining today on that stronger than expected ADP jobs report we just spoke about. Joining us is John Taylor, the CEO of FX Concepts, which runs the biggest currency hedge fund in the world. The firm's $3.2 billion global currency program gained 12.5% last year, and that is its biggest advance since 2006. John, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Let me ask you first about this change in Congress. It seems to me that the Democrats would have made your job much easier because you're selling currencies of countries that are spending a lot of money and doing a lot of quantitative easing. If they turn that around, is it more difficult?
Well, yes, it actually, especially during the period where the turn is taking place, because we're shifting one gear and into another gear. I think if the Republicans really stick with what they say they're going to, it'll be fairly clear. The dollar will be strong, and it will be strong whenever they continue their process. So.
How long, though, does that last? I mean,
or how likely is that?
Well, exactly. That's really what we're kind of judging right now. Exactly. There's a big noise coming out of Boehner and some other people here, especially further to the right, about rolling back things. We'll see whether they get to do that or whether after they do it a little bit and things start to bite, whether they back off.
And John, you bet against the dollar last year. You also bet against the euro last year. Right. Are those trades that you're going to carry over into 2011? Or I think you actually start to like the dollar later on this year or in the spring.
Right, exactly. As the Republican efforts kick in, we think we're going to like the dollar a lot. I have to say we think we're going to like the dollar a lot because you can't really tell what Congress is going to do.
How do you deal with the complications of the trade? I mean, if you're buying the dollar against the euro at the same time you're selling the dollar against other currencies, I mean, is it a difficult balance when all of these countries are doing this quantitative easing?
Well, the more choices there are, I mean, we deal with about 34, 35 different countries in the world. Some are tightening up, like Chile, and some are loosening, like Turkey. Those make a difference, right? And so those are what we look at.
We're going to talk more strategy. We do have to take a commercial break. Back more with John Taylor and talking about his currency outlook. We'll do that after the break.
Stay with